Good morning, my beautiful friends. It is another wonderful day, and we are back. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul, and we are here to affirm some wonderful things about ourselves. If you've been here before, you know how this works. Do yourself a solid, do me a solid. Share this stream with some other folks who maybe haven't heard these messages of hope and self love in the morning. I really appreciate it, and I want to say thank you to the people who have been sharing this. Because you've been sharing this, my reach has been multiplying, and I really appreciate that. I thoroughly enjoy being able to really give positive messages and encouragement to the folks who listen to these, and I just get so much feedback from people who I know in real life and people who send me messages saying thank you. That the message that you had in the morning was really relevant to me and has really helped to change the course of my day and indeed the course of my life. It's actually changing my life as well. I feel like I'm transforming myself even as I do this, which is just the ultimate reward there. Anyways, so please do me a favor, share that stream, and do your friends a favor as well. So if you haven't been here before, we are working with my I Am deck today. This deck is just full of positive affirmations that we can say about ourselves, and it's all phrased in the form of I am statements. I love the words I am. I am is something that precedes so much of what we say, or its cousin, the contraction I'm. I am doing this, I am doing that, I am this, I am that. We say these words all the time, and as we do, we define who we are. We define how we act. We define how we react to things. We define what kind of risks we take. We define who we are, and therefore, it's so important to say good things about ourselves, to say positive things about ourselves. I used to say all kinds of negative stuff in my own I am statements, and as a result, my life was a reflection of that negativity. My life was a reflection of my fears and my insecurities. And when I just started saying, that I am smart enough, I am good enough, I deserve to have the things that I want, I am capable of having what I want out of life and being the captain of my own ship, my entire life just completely turned around. So I am are very, very powerful words, and so we are going to use them today to really alter the course of our lives. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull a card right off the top of the deck, and we're also going to play the I Am game. The I Am game is a very, very simple game. I'm going to say, are you, the affirmation that we are working with today? You're going to say, I am. And I'm going to say, you are. And then we'll go into some details about how that's true. So let's play the game. Pull one right off the top of the deck here. All right. I am open. I am open. My heart and mind have no boundaries. I am open. My heart and mind have no boundaries. So, are you open? You are open. Your heart and mind have no boundaries. I think about the word open and what it really means, and how, so I have a life philosophy where I say yes to things, and every time I say yes to things, it gives me new opportunities. I used to say no to things because I was afraid that they wouldn't work out, or that they would be too much of a commitment, or that they would be, just not a good fit for my life. And so when I started to say yes to things, I realized that I was always able to adjust course, and that the things that I say yes to have allowed me to just go into a totally different direction than the one that I was in before. It's like for a whole first half of my life, I was stuck into a rut of definitions that other people had provided for me. And when I started to say yes to stuff that was a little bit off the wall and outside of my comfort zone, and just being open to these things, I was able to really break out of those old patterns and launch off into a new direction. So I feel like I am open to a lot of stuff. And that doesn't mean that I always say yes to things exactly as they're proposed. I'm open to considering them. I'm open to looking at them from an objective point of view, and honestly considering, these are the risks, these are the rewards, instead of allowing fear to run my life. Fear is a very closed emotion. When I feel fear, I want to just contract into myself. And when I feel freedom, I feel like I'm a really open person, that my energy is open, that my mind is open, that my consciousness is open, and that just leads to new opportunities. We can't experience new things unless we're willing to say yes to them at the beginning, unless we're willing to be open to the idea that we are the kind of person that would do that. So I am open, and you are open too. And so let's go out today. Let's go be open to opportunities. Let's go be open to new ways of being. Let's be open to the just new ways of doing life, and doing them in a way that's congruent with our values, with who we are, and just being open to grow into the people that we are ultimately becoming. Because quite honestly, this life that we're on is a journey of becoming. We are becoming. We are human beings. We are not human doings. We are human beings. We are here to be, and let's just be in a way that is open, that is, that's just open. All right, so that's what I got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Again, do your friends a solid and share this stream with them so that this message can be amplified, and that you can have friends who also believe that they are open, and that they are open to new opportunities, new ways of being, new ways to grow. That's how we change the world. It's an individual thing, and it's an individual thing, and it can turn into a collective thing. So, aloha from paradise.